All right, so Pascal, we saw Logan Stanley and Sami Niku both miss a couple bit of practice this week. Any update on their status for the game?
Stanley will play tonight. Sami Niku is still out. We want to take care of that lower body injury properly and make sure he's 100% when he comes back.
For the game tonight, you haven't seen the Iowa Wild in almost a year. Does that pose any challenges for you and the players?
No, because they're same thing for them, right? They haven't seen us in a year, but with today's technology and the pre-scouts that we have a pretty good understanding on how they play, and that's our job as coaches to tell our players what they should expect. We do a part of it in the morning, the other part in the afternoon before the game. Obviously, to watch a team on TV or on the computer, it's never like live. But having said that, I think we have a pretty good understanding of what they're good at and what we have to do in order to compete against them.
Not the results you guys wanted against Toronto. What are you hoping to do differently in these two upcoming games against Iowa?
Well, I want us to be consistent. I really liked our first game against Toronto, one of the best teams in our league, maybe the best right now, I'm not sure, but Toronto is big and they have experience. We know the history there in the American League and what they do every year. But our goal is to, number one, develop in a winning environment. So we want to use our veterans, and our veterans are also responsible of pushing the pace and making sure we're all on the same page during the games. But what I want to see is being more consistent and staying within the game. There's going to be systems mistakes every single game, but it can be a lack of effort mistake that we can't allow that. We have no right not to push ourselves every game. So good first game against Toronto. Good enough to put us in a position to win. So let's put it this way. We're still not satisfied with the result, but the next game, I thought the first period we were competing, second and third period they took over and we didn't have any pushback. So we need to find ways, solutions within the games on how to push back when things are sliding. So it's a learning process. Having said that, we don't like that word too much. We want to stay in the moment, but I'd like to see a more consistent effort in the battles and in running your routes.